Good morning, everyone. It's Coach Simpson, and I understand that there's been some questions about some of the items on our supply list. And I understand that it is a little challenging to get out to the store to get some of the things that we've asked you to possibly try to find. So I'm going to show you some ways that you can improvise, which means finding things around the home that can help you to be able to participate in some of the physical activities that we might be sharing with you. So one of the items on the list was a TheraBand. And this is a TheraBand. It's has a lot of elasticity to it. It's like a giant elastic, and it's not closed up. It is an extension. And there's a lot of things that you can use as a TheraBand. I would strongly suggest, unless you have supervision and you know how to use it properly, to wrap a few times around your hands so that you don't let go of it, because it could hurt. It's like an elastic, so it could hurt if you let go. What I use, and I like to use, is I like to use socks or old pantyhose or knee-high stockings. If your mom has some old ones and she doesn't mind cutting a leg off, or you can take a sock, because the socks are going to give you resistance as well. So all the activities that we are doing can be done with socks. If they're too short, you can tie them together so you can pull on them, but just make sure you do a really nice knot. All right, but most of the activities for K to 5, just a nice sock that has some stretch in it, you can use for a band. All right, so that takes care of that problem. The other thing that was on the list was a bean bag. Well, that's simple to make. All you need is some rice or some dry beans. You take the dry beans or the rice and you open the bag. You could possibly get these at the grocery store or the dollar store, or your mom might even have them in the cupboard. Okay? What I would strongly suggest is when you do open the bag of the beans, that you decide what size you want, and you could pour them into a baggie like so and fill it up to the size you want. This one's going to be small. Close it up. Make sure that you let some of the air out of the bag so that the air out of the bag. And voila, you have a bean bag. And we're just going to use it tossing back and forth. Now, another thing you could do with the bean bag so that it doesn't open up and spill is you can put that into a sock, twist up the sock, knot it, tie it, turn it inside out a few times. Bean bag. Instant bean bag. Simple, right? Absolutely simple. Not expensive. Now, jump ropes. Jump ropes don't have to be fancy. Actually, we do a lot sometimes without even having a jump rope. You can have an invisible jump rope just in your hands. This is my jump rope. Okay? Or, if there's a rope around the house, you can take that rope, you can shorten it up, cut it. I'm not going to cut this one because somebody uses this. Okay? Now when you're measuring the jump rope, it should come right about to your underarms right here. That's the length that it should be. Okay, so this jump rope right now is at the right length for me. I would cut it, tie knots in the end of it, and then I would be able to use it. Okay? And that's a jump rope. Or you can do an invisible jump rope for those activities as well. You don't necessarily need to have a rope, but if you'd like one, then they're easy to make. It doesn't have to be anything very special at all. It's just to get you moving, okay? Jump rope, beanbag, TheraBand. Another thing that we might ask you to do is have drumsticks. These are 2 wooden spoons, and they will act as drumsticks for activities that we might do. So that's a good way to improvise to get those supplies. Please don't go out and spend a lot of money, okay? And you have a great day, and I hope to be seeing you soon. Bye-bye for now.